I'm pretty proud of the result with the group. I thought that they came out with the intent, to fight defensively and kind of the same things I've probably been talking about the last few weeks. Offensively to move the ball, and I think we got lucky, not lucky, we made our own luck a little bit, but we hit a lot of threes going into the half, so felt good about ourselves, but we knew they'd come back and they did. And I thought we did a good job to weather the storms of their comebacks.
Obviously losing Loz and then Unique during the week. What was kind of your message to get the girls to come out and perform the way they did today?
Yeah, two losses and I guess great people as well, so it hurts the group in different ways, but kind of the message is, yeah, we've got a good team, we've got good players, and the opportunity for others is always really exciting. You know, a lot of these players train all year and don't get to play, so it's an awesome opportunity to show what you got, and they did. They absolutely did, so it was good.
How important was that win today, do you think, for the group?
Yeah, I think the last few have been important to the group. I think when you're trying to build something and keep improving, wins just are a great reward of that, so it always makes it easier.
I remember on Monday you spoke a little bit about the ball movement and how kind of proud you were of the girls for kind of stringing together a lot of passes. What did you kind of make of it today?
I thought it was good. I thought we still did a good job moving the ball. Probably got a little bit sticky and we settled for threes. I can't remember which part of the game it was that we kind of needed to go back to what was working, and thankfully we did that. And I think for us, that's probably where we're going to have a lot of success in that area, and we're going to keep building to do more of it.
Canberra went on a little bit of a run. I think it might have been a 9-2 run to start the second quarter. Then you called a timeout. What did you kind of say to the girls during that timeout just to get them to refocus and play the way they did to the end?
Yeah, probably that. It just, we're all good. The game does go in runs, but we went away offensively what was working. So just to bring it back, keep it simple, and then probably some defensive adjustments if there was any at the time.
Jess, spoke about her on Monday, but again, today, she was really, really great. I think she got 19 points for you guys or something like that. How great is she for this team, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, to come in late like she has and to have the impact she's had, credit to her. She's a great person that just fits in and does whatever you ask. So I'm assuming all the girls would agree she's great to play with. For me, she's pretty easy to coach, in all honesty. So I think that what you're seeing on the court probably speaks to what she's like.
We've seen you start her a little bit on the bench, and then she kind of comes into that role like halfway through the quarter, for example. Is that something that you're keen to keep doing, that she will have just an impact off that bench, or are you thinking of even starting her soon?
I'm going to be honest. I'm probably thinking one day at a time. And considering this week with, I guess, the news of Loz and, I think we're just going to go game by game and, see where we land.
Another player that stepped up today for you guys is Maddie Norris. Scored a season high 16 points. What did you make of her?
Yeah, Maddie's an incredible shooter and has a super high Q on offense. And like I said before, hasn't got many minutes this season, and with Unique out, got an opportunity today, and it's just things you love to see when you see someone work so hard at practice all year and then they finally get the opportunity, and she just made the most of it. Absolutely no surprise though, she's an unbelievable shooter, but it was really cool to see for her.
Mikhaela, obviously, as we've touched on, that you guys were without some of your stars. What was, your mentality going into that match?
Yeah, I think, in all honesty, like over the last few weeks in particular, we've just been working on next man up mentality. Renae's done a really good job instilling just that confidence in everyone to kind of like, hey, we're all good, next person's on, we've got the depth, we're going to play through that. And honestly, I just think our discipline is something that we've found a little bit of comfort in as well.
Obviously, you guys just kept scoring threes the entire time. It was on the buzzer as well.
Yeah.
Where did that kind of come from? Is there just growing confidence in the side when it does come to shooting, do you think?
Yeah. Look, I think that there's definitely a level of growing confidence for us. We're getting around each other and we trust each other to take those shots. But like Renae said, that luck doesn't, we kind of created that luck for ourselves through our defensive efforts, our ability to move the ball, and instead of taking contested threes, we're taking wide open threes for the most part, and then you start to feel good about yourself and you kind of roll from there.
Obviously in that last quarter, I think they cut that deficit to single digits.
Mm-hmm.
What was kind of running through your mind to just, come out of that on the other side and win the way you did?
Yeah, I think at that point it was just a bit of foul discipline. I think we sent them to the line quite a few times in a row. So, in our huddles, we're just working out how we can stop that, how we can, we know we could get the shots that we needed on offense. We just needed to keep them off the line and get a stop on D.
And I think this is your third win in 4 games as well. Why is this team starting to find its stride at this point of the season?
I think it's a season of hard work, and we're sticking to, we're really buying into what we're trying to achieve as a team, and I think we're starting to see the benefits of that. And you credit to the girls for continuing on the, on the right track and keeping everyone's heads right and sticking with each other throughout, the rough patches. And, now we're feeling good, and yeah, it's really nice.
That's all I have.
Awesome.
Do we have anyone on Zoom who'd like to ask any questions?
Just one from me. Mikhaela, looking from WNBL, just point guard to point guard. I think Jess has probably been the second best addition in season. It's hard to compare to Hunzo, but I think from her point of view, she hasn't had a full contract in her career. It's just been Townsville, and now Sydney. Do you think she's sort of deserving of a full contract after she's had 2 player of the game performances this year?
Yeah, 100%. I don't think it takes her to have 2 player of the game performances to be recognised as an elite point guard in this league. I've played against Jess for a really long time, and she definitely is, going to have a really long career in this league, in my opinion.
You played against her in North for countless years. How much has that sort of translated to now with W26?
With the way that we played together?
I was just playing against her and the experience she's had against elite
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think any experience that you're in, any team that you're in, she's played in really big games. She's been a lead point guard in all of those big games that I'm aware of. She's came from New Zealand and was at their lead point guard there. So she's definitely more than capable, and she's been, a great addition to our team.
And you've seen her all season, Renae. How have you sort of seen her fit in with the group?
Yeah, honestly, there's probably not a more chilled out person, if I'm going to be honest. Not much phases her, and she just goes about her business, and she's very, very cruisy, and we've gotten very lucky getting her in.
Great energy.
Yeah.
That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Thank you, guys.
Thanks.